Today, we're reflecting on a truth many of us wrestle with: how to trust God when the path isn't clear.
I'm Rachel. We'll explore what it means to follow God without seeing every step.
We have to remember that
Yeah.
uncertainty isn't the absence of God. It's an invitation for deeper faith.
Uncertainty can be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Many Christians search, how do I know God's plan? Or, God, what should I do next?
John 16:13 says, when He, the Spirit of truth, comes, He will guide you into all truth. Guidance doesn't always come with clarity. Sometimes it comes with presence.
God often leads step by step. Waiting for full clarity can make us passive. Following Him in uncertainty trains obedience.
The unknown is not a void. It's a place God fills with His wisdom and protection.
That's beautifully put, Rachel.
Yeah.
When we talk about finding peace, we have to address the role of surrender. Think of Abraham leaving Ur. He didn't know the final destination. He obeyed in faith alone.
Or the Israelites wandering in the desert. 40 years, direction unclear, provision visible only day by day.
It's in those moments of deepest uncertainty that our faith truly begins to rise.
Absolutely. God's guidance often comes in increments, not grand reveals.
Even Jesus entered the wilderness. He trusted the Father while facing uncertainty and temptation.
Why does God allow uncertainty?
Yes, all right.
3 reasons.
Yeah.
Rachel, let's look at your outline for trusting God.
Right, starting with faith development, dependence, and preparation. Faith development.
Trust grows pride and treat your light.
Trust grows when we follow without seeing. Dependence. We learn to rely on Him, not our own plans.
It really comes down to dependence, doesn't it? When everything else is uncertain, that's when we learn to fully trust.
Preparation. He is shaping timing, circumstances, and hearts for what's next.
We often confuse discomfort with lack of guidance. God may be leading you perfectly, but in a way you cannot yet see.
When we talk about uncertainty, the emotional toll is often where we feel it most deeply. It's in those moments that we really have to lean into faith. So many people struggle with the unknown, Rachel. How do we find faith there?
It really comes down to surrender, doesn't it?
But Psalm 32:8 reminds us, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my eye upon you.
Even when we cannot see the end, we can trust the one who does. Uncertainty becomes a spiritual proving ground.
Reflection, prayer, and patience help us embrace uncertainty with peace rather than fear. So how do we actually walk this out when the future feels uncertain? Simon?
It really comes down to daily surrender, doesn't it? Here's how to navigate uncertain seasons. Daily reflection. Ask God for guidance and record insights.
For insights.
Small steps. Obey what is clear, even if the whole path isn't.
And community. Seek godly counsel for perspective.
Scripture meditation. Focus on promises, not panic.
Trusting God in uncertainty turns doubt into faith, confusion into clarity, and fear into courage.
Ultimately, it comes down to trusting the process.
Exactly. Acknowledge the fear, but lean into faith.
So when the path seems unclear, remember, God sees the full journey.
His guidance may not be a map, It may be a hand to hold through the fog.
We just have to trust that the light will guide our next step, even when we can't see the whole path.
Stay faithful, step by step, trusting His wisdom.
Thank you for joining us on Faith Rises podcast.
Where there's looking for gas.